Hey everyone, this is just quick video um, about breaking my dry fast. I am breaking my fast quite early. It's about 11:30 in the night, and it's been like 20 minutes since I've started sipping on my fresh urine. Let's see if you can see it. So as you can see, this is from the 14th of August. I collected and I put it in the fridge because it stays fresh for at least 7 days and then it starts to age even when it's in the fridge, but it just takes a bit longer. And now, oh my god, I just take sips, but I can actually drink a little bit more. I feel I feel in my body that I could drink the entire cup like in one go and it wouldn't hurt me because it's so gentle on my stomach. It's incredible. I wouldn't drink not even distilled water is this good, not even that. I do have a water distiller because sometimes I use the water to wash my hair. Sometimes when I mix with borax, sometimes I like to, warm up the water and add some essential oils and just clean my body like that. And then I will obviously apply urine. I also use it mainly to make teas when I make them. I don't do it every day, but yeah. Or when I drink lemon water. I absolutely love the Master Cleanse. Sometimes I just add, the 1 lemon juice to 1 liter of water, and I drink that. I like it warm because it's one of the fastest ways to get fresh, good tasting urine when you're still eating some unhealthy foods, and you need good tasting urine, for example, to wash your hair, because otherwise it's going to be messy. But yeah, so that was me breaking my dry fast with fresh urine. I feel incredible. I mean, I spent the entire day out. I went to sauna, I went to the gym early morning, and then I went shopping for a few essentials. So I walked early morning. It felt so good, like that breeze on your face. Then obviously I walked to the sauna. I don't take the bus unless I need it, and I don't drive. Don't really need to. And yeah, I didn't feel weak at all. It's been an amazing day, honestly. And the sauna, I think I forgot to tell you in the other videos, sauna was like easy, so easy. I didn't feel weak. I didn't feel dizzy. And the fact that I just I just come to an end of my period, and the fact that I'm on day 7 of a dry fast, I did wonder a couple of times if it was a good decision, but I really wanted to go, and so I just did. But the sauna today, I don't think it was as hot as some previous times that I've been there. And I purposely sat on the lower bench so I didn't have that, because it's not as hot as when you go on the other bench. But it was amazing. Oh my God, sauna. So it lasts about an hour, and usually the group goes in for 10 minutes, and then they go and dip in the sea and come back for another 10 minutes, and so on, for the entire hour. It was just amazing. And then I stayed a little bit on the beach, but there were many clouds, and the sun was not there the whole time. So I thought, you know what, I'm just gonna go home. So I walked back home, always splashing water on my face, always swishing my mouth with fresh urine that I had in my bag. Um, then on my way back home, instead of coming home, I went to a park and I just laid down there. I really didn't want to do anything, not even the videos, but I promised, and so I had to make the videos. And then I just went back to lying down. And then when I finally came home, I thought I should get some sleep because I only slept 3 hours last night. And they advise people to have a good night's sleep, to rest really well before going into sauna, have plenty of fluids, and I didn't even tell anyone that I was on a dry fast because they would think I was an alien or something, or that I was telling a joke. I didn't even say that to anyone there. So yeah, that was it. That's it. I'm breaking my fast. Finally. Oh, but I did it. I broke the fast like 5 hours early. I was supposed to break the fast at 4:30 because that's when I had my last sip on the first day of the dry. But I don't feel bad for breaking the fast so early because I think I'm doing incredibly well, and it's not going to be a couple of hours that's going to ruin the work that I've done the past 7 days. And that's it. Again, I should have probably given a disclaimer at the beginning of the video, but please bear in mind that I'm just sharing my journey, hoping that people who need to fast, whatever, will be inspired to stay on track if they're doing on their own. This is also to prove the benefits of using urine therapy, well, my whole account. And that's another thing that I forgot to say. I've been drinking more urine daily than the previous years. In previous years, I was probably doing the bare minimum, like drinking just my morning pee and 1 liter throughout the day, maybe. There were definitely days when I had more, but like this year, it was intense. Like the minimum I had on my worst days was about 2 liters. But I aimed to drink as much as I could, and so I had like some days, most days, I had anything between 7 liters to 10 liters. Yes, you heard me well. I had that much urine per day, especially when I was doing the short urine fasts, and because I did that from February to end of May. That's what allowed me to do these 7 days dry fast, because I've done lots of 3 days to 5 days in January, beginning of the year. That's how I started my year. But I had never done a 7-day dry fast, and I had never done a hard dry fast ever. And in June, I did a hard dry 7-day dry fast, and I could go longer. I could have completed 9 days, but because the plan was 7 days, I thought, this is good enough. And so, yeah, urine has played a big role in my dry fasting this year. definitely has. I still had some unhealthy foods between February and May, and I was still drinking a lot of coffee, but still, just the fact that I looped so much urine during the day, it did a lot of cleansing for sure, and prepared my body for the dry fasting. Okay, now next time I could go for 9 days or maybe more, or maybe even more, but I will just I think for now I'm going to be doing I'm going to continue with the dry fasting, and continue with the urine. Like this time I did the urine rubs every day. That made a huge difference because I know urine has all the nutrients that our body needs. So I was actually being nourished by urine and energy work that I do every day. So it was not exactly. So I mean, we call it dry fast because I didn't actually drink anything. I didn't actually eat anything, but my body was getting all the nourishment it needed um, with urine. I was being nourished by urine and energy. So yeah. Well, yeah, let's call it dry fast. Why not? It was not completely dry. But I do promise that I did not swallow anything. And that was the hardest part of this dry fast in particular, because my urine, the urine that I collected was from when from the days that I was drinking juices and eating fruit. And so, oh my God, every time I had to swish, and I'm doing it I did a lot of swishing, not just because my mouth was dry, but because I'm also trying to heal my teeth, because I have a lot of mercury. So I thought, I'm going to swish all day because, it's going to help. It's going to take, my teeth, it is going to take like years to heal it. It's not something that you can heal with a 7-day fast or whatever. This one is going to take time. It's going to take more time than to clear my body of toxins and old waste, for sure. For sure, I don't know. I can never say anything for sure because sometimes, life surprises you. But I'm not getting my hopes too high, because I don't want to be disappointed. I'm just gonna stay neutral. I'm gonna show up, do the work, and when it's time, it's gonna be completely healed. There's no point in worrying and constantly think, oh, when is this gonna be over? I'm just gonna show up, do the work, and that's it. So like I was saying, the hardest part of this dry fast is when I was swishing. I could taste. It was so refreshing, and obviously, the tasting buds are like at the throat or something. It's very close, so I could taste. I could taste the urine. I was like, oh my God, I just want to, drink it. But I stayed strong, and but yeah, that was definitely hard to feel the urine in my mouth and not being allowed to drink it. That was torture, absolutely torture. But now I'm drinking it. Mm. Best water. I couldn't drink distilled water like this. It's the best. I'm just trying. You see, the light at night is not as good as daylight, but never mind. This video is not to show my skin, it's to, just to show you me breaking my dry fast. And I don't know when I'm going to do the next one. In my mind, I'm thinking I'm going to be on liquids for 4 weeks and then do another dry fast. 4 weeks liquids, 1 week dry fast. But I don't know. Um, it will happen the way it's supposed to happen. Maybe I will take, or maybe I will do 2 months liquids and 1 week dry fast. I don't know. I will see how it goes. And, when I feel the nudge from soul to do another dry fast, I will do it. But yeah, as you can see, I mean, my face really shows that I've been applying my urine every day. Urine does wonders for your skin. Wonders. And I hope my account really shows that. And it's only going to get better from here on. And people, there's lots of people sharing information. There's a lot of scientific papers proving that urine is really amazing for your health and everything. There's lots of books, lots of information out there. But I feel like, actually showing what urine does is very helpful, I think, because I'm not just repeating what I read somewhere, because people always find a way to say, oh, that's not true. But when you see it, you cannot deny it. And if you experience for yourself, you cannot say that the experts are right, because your experience tells you something different. And people need to learn to trust their own experience over what other people say, because sometimes I do listen to the experts, to what other people say, but then at the end of the day, I ask my intuition, is it true what this person is saying? Does it feel true or not really? Because sometimes a lot of people always have something good to share, but that doesn't necessarily mean that everything they say is true. And this is why you have to practice connecting with your intuition. And because sometimes you can get really good information from other people, and other times not really. And so you have to check in with your intuition every time you interact with people to see, your intuition will tell you if you should follow someone's advice or not. Okay? And sometimes it will tell you directly what you need to do. So yeah, there you go. That's it from me. I'll see you in the next one.